If I can have a 1% daily drop down, that means I have approximately 12 trades to go. If I can maintain below this is my aim. Hello family, thank you for joining my channel once again. All right, so in today's video, what I'll be doing is, like I did yesterday, I showed you that I'm starting a prop firm challenge. I'm going live, and like I would want to do, I want to take you from what I did and what I'm doing from one of the steps, from the first step to the last step, and break it down, because I've discovered most of the time in other videos we watch, if we can get a video training series that looks more like a reality, in which this is what I do with a $5 account, this is what I'm doing, I believe it will help most of us newbie, which is why I'm doing this right now. So today, what would I be talking about? I'll be sharing with you my trade management strategy, for the $5 prop firm account. I'll be heading over to my system right now and showing you what's my plan, what are the things I do even before I start trading. All right, so this is very important. You must have a risk management and a trade management strategy before you start trading at all. You know, the Bible says, it says, who would want to go to a war without first checking if he has enough arsenal in his arsenal to overcome his enemy, so that if you don't have it, you can go and make peace. It simply means you plan before you go to war. All right, so trading for me is like war. All right, so I'll just show you some of the few things that I do and how I've been reorienting my mind and also putting myself at rest. And also I will be starting my trading journey today, which I will share with you the recording of the trades I would be taking today. So let me head over to my system. All right, so one of the things I've done to myself is I got what we call a profit simulator, a trade simulator. And this trade simulator is simply showing us it was a simulator created by the course creator that I told you about, ProfitX. So it's talking about your strategy. Even if you have a 50% win rate, that means you just win 5 out of 10 times that you trade, and your risk to reward ratio is 1:3. This is what it should look like. All right, so with the trade simulator, once I say place trade, you can see it showing me that, okay, this is my entry, this is my stop loss, this is my take profit. So with it, that means I'm risking $1,000 to make $3,000. So that's my trade 1. Trade 2, you can see that it's profitable, so it's a simulation. Trade 3, you can see that there is a loss. All right, so trade 4, you can see that it's profitable. Trade 5, remember it's a 50% win rate. There was first a drawdown before it came into profitability, so it was a loss for me. In that simulation, see profits, loss before profitability. Trade 8, loss again. All right, so trade 9, loss again. So you can see that even though there's consecutive 3 losses, with a good risk reward ratio, you will still be profitable. Can you see it? Then one was profitable. How many lost? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so another thing that this helps me with, it helps me becomes comfortable and normalize losing. Why? Because this is speculation, where I'm speculating when I'm trading that this is the direction it will be going. All right, so I like this also. I will share it on the description below, so that you can also play with it and just normalize losses. That is part of it, but you know you can remain profitable with a good risk to reward ratio. All right, so this is it. Trade 2, trade 3 again. All right, so I just keep playing it again and again. All right, so you can see how it's showing me profit is sweet, but losses are not usually sweet. But even if I have 3 back-to-back losses, all right, consecutively, imagine if I stop at this point, I've blocked the potential of making more profits. All right, so this helped me to come to a conclusion about what my strategy when it comes to trading is going to look like, which would be the next thing I'll be talking about on the board. I don't need to talk too much about it already. You know that my risk to reward ratio will be 1:3. All right, so this is my plan. Every trade I'm taking, I'm looking at a good trade of 1:3 in risk to reward ratio. Let's assume that after doing all my calculation and my lot size calculation, I'm risking $20 per trade. All right, so that simply means that if I take 10 trades and I lose 5, the amount I'm losing for that day is 100. All right, so if I am doing the same risk to reward ratio, it simply means that if I win, per trade should be $60 in profit. Even if I do 3, that's already $180. You can see how profitable it is when you have a good risk to reward ratio. Very, very important. So that's the first thing I would like to talk about now. The next thing I would like to talk about is, remember that for the prop firm, I have a 6% drawdown, but I want to use just a 3% drawdown, daily drawdown. That means in the account, I don't want to go below 3%. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to give enough breathing space between the daily drawdown and my own drawdown. The expected drawdown and my actual drawdown should not be less than 3%. And with this, what I now did is for me to blow 3%, it simply means that I would have taken 6 trades. What I did is I now broke it to 0.5% per trade. I'm not willing to risk more than 0.5% per trade. Simply means I must have 6 losses consecutively for me to have 3% drawdown for that day. Can you see the mathematics? It simply means that I am only willing to expose 0.5% of my trade capital at any point in time that I am taking a trade. All right, so this is what it means, because this is also required or needed for me when I need to calculate my lot size. Okay, let me head over to the lot size calculator and you see me calculate my lot size. So this is the lot size calculator. The link also is in the description box below. It's on babypips.com. So what is my account size? My currency is in USD. My account size is $5,000. I was almost saying $500,000. We'll get there. Let's start small. My trading plan is to not risk more than 20 pips in my trade, but max is a 30 pips stop loss. All right, with this, if I'm trading GBP USD, I do my calculation. So you can see that the standard lot size I'll be using will be 0.125 at any point in time for a 5% account. All right, so with this, if I use 0.25, I'm risking only $25 with a 20 pips. If my stop loss is 30 pips, see what I'll be trading with. I'll be trading with 0.08. Please forget the 33 behind. I'll just be taking the 0.08. And the beauty of this is I would have to lose this 6 times before I hit my own personal daily drawdown, which is a good one for me. So with this, what I'm doing now is my stop loss is between 20 to 30 pips, which also means that my lot size, the lot size I'll be using, my lot size is between 0.08 to 0.1 standard lots. So at no point in time would I be using more than this, and at no point in time would I be using more than this, and this is what I am trading with. So what this does for me is I will not at any point expose more than 0.5% of my accounts while trading, so that the aim is to make sure that my daily drawdown is not more than 3%. All right, so with this, if I can have a 1% daily drop down, that means I have approximately 12 trades to go. If I can maintain below this is my aim, to maintain below even the 30% daily drawdown. And the beautiful part of this is that means my daily drawdown is not more than $150 as compared to the 6%, which is actually $300. All right, so the beautiful part of what I like about this is the fact that even if my account balance goes to $6,000, all I am still risking is 0.5%. Why? Because it's not like as though my drawdown is on 5% or on 5,000. Now my drawdown is on my daily balance, the daily balance I'm starting with. If I'm starting with $6,000, my daily drawback down of 3% will be 6,000 times 0.03. So can you see that it has just increased by $30 more, though the account has grown to be $6,000. And the reason why I like this is with time you would have the graph of my trade like this, of my daily profitability like this, as compared to having it like this. This is not a good daily day trading curve. What you should have is consistency. So it should be going up, coming down, because there will be drawdowns in your trades, but it should not be as big as the fact that it will make your graph rough. And this is what I like about what I'm doing now. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, guy, do well now. Just hit that button. You see that subscribe button, hit it and turn on the notification, so that you can always be the first person to know when I'm releasing stuff like this. All right, so this is my strategy, this is my plan when it comes to account management and risk management for this, with a good risk to reward ratio. You can now see that with a good and a proper risk management system, number one. Number two, a proper trade management system that would help you to know the lot size you want to make use of. You can actually be you can have I like to use the word a very healthy account. Why? Because it puts your mind at rest. You are also not trying to risk beyond what you need to risk. And you can see with a prop firm, I'm forced to be disciplined at all costs, if I like it or not. And discipline is there. Why? Because there's a daily drawdown that I must never go below. And you can see that my trade, my risk to reward ratio, I'm looking at a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, and I'm not willing to risk more than 3%. That means drawdown daily with the account. So that means I would have to have done 6 times of 0.5%. Each of my trading is 0.5%. I would have lost 6 consecutive times for me to have hit the 3% drawdown, all right, to make that loss, 3%. And also it also means cumulatively I have like 4 days before I can blow the account. That means 4 days of 6 consecutive losses, all right, to blow the account. So you can see that I'm giving enough breathing space for the account also. If you want to see what my first trading video, my first trade is, check out for the next video that will be coming up immediately after this. I'll be doing my day 1 of trading, and I'll be showing you everything as it pans out. Please follow me on this journey, share with your colleagues, share it on other community, encourage me. It goes a long way, and it's a new channel definitely when it comes to traction, but you go a long way in watching my video, and I appreciate you. If you are yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button below and turn on your notification and follow me on this daily journey. See you in the video of the day 1 of trading life. Cheers, guys.